For today's warm-up, I want you to find each sum or difference mentally before I discuss the answers. Okay, for negative 30 plus negative 10, both are negative, so our answer is going to be negative, and we just add 30 plus 10, which is negative 40. For the next one, negative 10 plus negative 30, this is the commutative property, which is the same, means it's the same as negative 30 plus negative 10. So again, our answer is negative 40. And for negative 30 minus 10, if I think about this, if I'm in debt $30 and I keep spending money, I'm going to be more in debt. So it's going to be negative, and 30 plus 10 is 40. So again, it's negative 40. And then for the last one, if I have positive 10 minus negative 30, two positives, subtracting a negative means adding a positive. So we have 10 plus 30, which is positive 40. I want to go back to the first couple of problems though, because if you look here, I have negative 30 minus 10 is negative 40, just like these two are negative 40. And really, I could say that this problem right here is the same as this problem right here. So I can write this subtraction problem as an addition problem. And we're going to use that concept in the rest of today's lesson. For the next activity, you are going to write two expressions for the area of the big rectangle. And we're going to use area. So if you forgot how to find area, you do length times width to help us write the expressions. So if I do 2 times 8y, that means the area of this rectangle is 16y. If I do 2 times x, that means the area of this rectangle is 2x. And if I do 2 times 12, the area of this rectangle is 24. And this whole big area is all three of these rectangles combined. So the expression would be 16y plus 2x plus 24. Another expression that would be equal to 16y plus 2x plus 24 would be 2 parentheses 8y plus x plus 12. We talked about that when we have parentheses, we're saying we have two groups of 8y plus x plus 12. This is just what it would look like if I wrote it out algebraically. So now we're going to use the distributive property to write an expression that is equivalent to 2 times 8y plus negative x plus negative 12. The boxes are going to help us organize our work. So if I do 2 times 8y, I get 16y. And if I do 2 times negative x, well, 2 times x is 2x, but I have a positive times a negative, so it's going to be negative 2x. And if I do 2 times negative 12, that is negative 24. And now I just need to write the expression, adding them all together. So 16y plus negative 2x plus negative 24. And if I go back up to our warm-up where we talked about how subtraction is really the same as adding negatives, I can simplify this expression and make it 16y minus 2x minus 24. So that it is more simple and I don't have all of these extra symbols here. Okay, so now I'm going to use the distributive property to write an expression that is equivalent to 2 times 8y minus x minus 12. So I'm going to rewrite the problem first, and then I'll write the expression. So 2 times 8y minus x minus 12. And I'm just going to go through and multiply. So 2 times 8y is 16y. 2 times x, and I'm just going to keep the subtraction sign. 2 times x is 2x. And I'm going to keep the second subtraction sign, and 2 times 12 is 24. So 16y minus 2x minus 24, this expression right here is the same as this expression up here. These are equivalent expressions. And really what I wanted you to see was that this expression, 8y plus negative x plus negative 12, is the same as 8y minus x minus 12. When you're adding a negative, it's the same as subtracting. So what you're going to do now is you're going to flip to the back and try the cool down, and we'll go over the cool down answers at the start of next class.